what they're doing right now.
29 yards on that reverse, and now they swing it back for Connor, who gets a block from Paris Johnson. He's trying to cut it around, and finally he's run down.
Good at blitz pickup.
Let's see if Washington brings it. They're showing it. They're only bringing 4. Dobbs trying to step away. You know why you only bring 4? Because you can still get to the quarterback. Montez Sweat does it there to close the drive. One of the elite front fours in football.
It really is, you know, and it all starts with when you've got this much time. Montez Sweat is going to get there eventually, but it started with that defensive backfield to get the rookie matched up one-on-one.
They'll just get it off. 4-man rush. Dobbs hit as he throws. Ball is out. Commanders have it. It's Payne on top of it. It was knocked out by Sweat. When you need a big play, it usually comes from the front 4.
Right, and here he is off the edge. You want to talk about running this tight hoop. That's their best offensive lineman, Humphreys, but you run that tight hoop. You lean into Humphreys. You get around the edge, create that fumble, and there's Payne getting on the ball, having the presence to come off a hit.
Boulder coming up. Here comes James Conner, nothing up the middle. Trying to get to the outside. He will not outrun Montez Sweat there. The defensive line dominated the previous.
Out there in the open, they're going to see you.
8th Arizona penalty. Fumble on the snap. Dobbs couldn't corral it. Who's at the bottom of the pile? It looked like the Commanders were scrambling towards it. And they've got it. With 4:38 to play, it's Washington ball.
Watch Hernandez pulling across here. Nope.
Sweat kind of re-jarred it loose. Dobbs had initially recovered it.
Like when you go deep with your nuanced analysis. I love it. Yes. Javonte Williams, and he's buried.
Watch the misdirection and keep your eyes disciplined for play action.
Broncos do indeed run a play before the 2-minute warning. Little miss play on that. Wilson's pass is batted down. Boy, near disaster. Montez Sweat applying the pressure.
Well, they almost had it.
Desperately try to avoid a second straight loss to begin the season. 3rd and goal. Wilson looking. Here they come again. Wilson sacked. Montez Sweat, Chase Young meeting at the quarterback. And a 6th.
12 on this drive for Buffalo. Allen looking to run again, and Wisely goes down with a flag coming out. Montez Sweat touched Allen down. Now let's see what the penalty is.
Personal foul, tripping, offense number 86.
You've got to grow together as a team. That's the process they're in right now with their pass game.
DeAndre Swift couldn't get going, and in this match, Commanders showing pressure and bringing some. Flushing Hurts. Jalen Hurts throws it away as he gets hit by Montez Sweat.
2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Fields, look out, under pressure, down he goes. 21-yard line, Montez Sweat. Fields under pressure, and nothing, just has to keep it and eat it and tackle to the line of scrimmage by Sweat and Young. 9 carries tonight, 42 yards. Tip and incomplete. Montez Sweat got a hand on it. Deron Payne forced that issue on the rush. 2nd and 10.
What a matchup here against Nate Davis. This is a tough matchup to the inside. Sweat's going to end up getting his hand on the football, but the reason he's able to make that play is what you see right there. Is the big fella, Deron Payne. Look at him shed Davis and then pick up momentum feels very fortunate to even get that ball out.
That have resulted in a first down for the Giants. Taylor in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat on the sack. He now has a team high 5.5 on the year.
He's got to get open. Hurts still has it and falls inside the 25-yard line. Montez Sweat there with Hurts. Swift has it and is brought down right away. Well, remember Nick Sirianni when we talked to him
less than 24 hours for the deadline.
3rd down and 8. Carr hit as he throws and incomplete.
Waiting, and that's why it's intensified.
Play action, rolling away, throwing, and that's incomplete. Pressure put on Montez Sweat, who like they were dead in the water, and all of a sudden they went 40-20. 2nd down, 7. Rolling left, throwing, and open, but too high, incomplete. Had a man wide open. That's Terrace Marshall. Sanders, former Philadelphia Eagle, is the running back. Jason Kelsey is in the booth with us on his bye week. And that pass is thrown away. So, have you decided if you're playing next year or not?
I'm one at a time.
And continue to be aggressive. That's what's going to set it apart.
Oh, look at the pressure. That time it's Montez Sweat with his first Chicago Bear sack. In game number 3 since the trade from Washington, this guy's elevated the play of the defensive line. He gets his first sack.
Well, watch his shoulders. Watch how square he keeps them to the line of scrimmage. That allows him to put his foot down and take that angle toward the sideline, cut off Jared Goff, and get him to the ground. And Matt Eberflus told us this guy has raised elevated the
3rd down and 9 as a result of the first 2 plays, and now a sack for Montez Sweat. They fake it to Madison. Dobbs is sacked. Brought down by Brisker and Dexter, and a loss of 8 on that sack.
Going in your favor.
This is an empty set, passing look, and deflected. Good job by Montez Sweat getting in there on Jared Goff, knocking that ball down. Second one.
I love it too, right? I mean, this is, let's bring some pressure. Look at everybody up here on the line of scrimmage. Montez Sweat, you've got Edmonds in there getting in. There's nobody covering Montez Sweat. You don't have a blocker for him because you had to basically squeeze down.
Goff under pressure, and he's wrapped up and brought down.
Shoulder of Reynolds there to keep it away from Brisker. Beautifully done.
Goff under pressure, and Montez Sweat refused to let go. He gets the sack. After they finally get an explosive play, it's negated with a 10-yard sack.
How about the power of Montez Sweat? And remember, when you're in the pocket, the quarterback, there is no...
With a name like that, he commands respect from this offense, and everybody else gets one-on-one matchups.
Here comes that pressure on Flacco. Chase from behind, and Flacco flips that ball out toward the sidelines as Sweat on cue gets to the quarterback and forces the loss of 2.
Well, he's out of the pocket, so I think this is just going to be a potential fumble. But there's Sweat, number 98. Working on Hudson, number 66.
Well, Joe tried to flip that ball.
I think they're going to call it a fumble.
Flacco facing a 4-man rush. Pressure comes. Sweat's got him again. 3rd down and 10. Flacco under pressure. There's Sweat. He's got him. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the day. 5.5 sacks on the year. And the Bears defense time today as Arizona starts at their 25. Kyler Murray trying to hold that one into the hands of his tight end, and Montez Sweat with a rejection.
Oh, look at Montez Sweat. Get upstairs. Get up there.
Win. Get the division. They could get the 2 seed, but 1st and 10.
Going into this week, ooh, wow.
Right
There's
play.
Sweat.
It could have been, though, for Buffalo.
I mean, have you ever seen
Jacksonville won. They could have gone into the game tonight having to win to get in, or they could be bounced.
Yeah, it's a great job on the edge by Montez setting the edge, but really the penetration inside by Jones.